Hello, hello, hello. So I have a surprising mod here. This is surprising. It's called New Armoury. The reason it is surprising is that it's really just weapons. From what I can tell in the Forge, it's really just weapons. I didn't see anything weird or unusual or bad, just some cool weapons. There might be some animations built into this. I don't remember because it has some of its own different, like I said, weapons. But I don't remember for sure, okay? So there may or may not be different animations. However, it's a new Armoury. It's under 60 megabytes. If you could get this legally from the author, the mod author, that would be great because it looks pretty cool. You might be interested in this. I'm still using Trixi. This is probably going to be like her last show. You never know. I might bring her back. But nonetheless, the only reason I can think of that this mod was taken down is just because the same mod or modder ported it over, and they were already in the negative realm because they had ported all these things that they should have been porting. Hold on just a second. Let's have her take the god ring off. She's not going to be out where she's going to be in trouble right now. That way you can see realistic stats for these things. Now, you're going to see some claws and claws. So we're going to make some of this stuff as I go, but I want to show you that in each category, basically, they have made some claws. They have made a halberd or halberd. I think it's halberd, isn't it? A pike, a quarterstaff. They've made a rapier, and it changes depending on where you're at. And let's see, what else did they do? And a whip. So in every category I looked at, like you'll see some down in steel too, you'll see some versions of these, like the claws, and they change them up. It's not always the exact same thing. And there's another halberd. I'm not going to do everything. I just want to show you some stuff. The quarterstaff I find interesting. We don't have a way to really do quarterstaves. Staves? I think of it as staves, but I guess quarterstaff. Is it quarterstaves then? I suppose it is. Anyway, the steel rapier looks cool. And the steel whip looks fine. Now let's go down and look at the elven for a moment. I thought this looked... The picture here makes this look cool, so I kind of want to get a look at these. And you might as well get a look at them too, right? The halberd is going to be basically the same thing. I don't see a big deal there. The pike, again, very similar. The rapier, see, they're doing something different with the swords. I think it's fun to look at that. And the whip, I don't know if the whip will be much different. They may all be the same. So let's look at the orcish. Did they do? They did. They did orcish claws. The initial claw is the right claw, and then the other one is the left claw. In case you hadn't figured that out, that's why there's two to make. Let's look at the quarterstaff and the rapier. And you know what? I'm gonna leave this. I can't. Well, I don't know. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Now, normally I don't take you through the crafting, but I want you to see these things are here, and I want you to see what they look like. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Let's look at that one. And, just kind of give you an idea. Let's see what the ebony whip is going to look like. Is there a glass version? She's still wearing that armor, so don't worry about that. Yes, let's see what the glass is going to look like. I know I'm not looking at everything. The halberds are pretty much just big axes. Well, actually, that one looks pretty cool, though. Let's look at that one. See, I changed my mind. And the pike is just... We'll see how it acts. We'll see how these things do. But anyway, I thought this was a nice addition to the game, and it's too bad... Oh, we'll have to take a look at that. It's too bad that we can't... it could be that the original mod author just doesn't want it on Bethesda. Some people, and they are within their rights, some people do not want their stuff on Bethesda. And, they don't like Bethesda for some reason. I don't know why you're then playing a Bethesda game, but for some reason they don't like Bethesda's site. And maybe it's because they don't want to bother to meet the terms of service and tone down their mod. And they're well within their right. That's fine if they don't want to do that. But it's too bad that they prevent us from even seeing any of their work when it's a lot of it. Like, look at these. These look like these would be pretty cool. When a lot of it would be very cool, and we would enjoy it. I mean, you look at Nord Wars stuff. I would hate if I couldn't get Nord Wars stuff on here and couldn't use that. Oh, look at that. That looks evil, doesn't it? That looks like a good mean pike, though. And the rapier. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anything else? Oh, the whip. We should definitely look at their whip. You know that's going to be good. Now, I don't know if they made anything for bone mold. No. Chitin? No. Did they make... They might have made a Nordic version. They did. Look here. Nordic claws? Fun stuff. See, I like it when people... Ooh, that looks nice. That looks odd. It looks like they put like a little bitty dagger on the end of a spear. Nonetheless, I think these look very, very cool. I don't know. It's very nice. Oh, wait. Where's the whip? Let's get the whip. Did they do Skyrim then? Oh, sad to report they did not do Skyrim. Is there any other miscellaneous stuff that I should know about? Sometimes there is, so bear with me. I'm just sort of taking you on this little adventure with me, whereas normally I would skip over and do a lot of this without you. But I think sometimes, since this is unusual and this is a mod that we can't go download again or look at more. Look at here, silver stuff. This was worth looking. We got a silver pike, a silver quarterstaff, a silver rapier, or rapier, I think is, it depends. I don't really know. I'm not going to get into that. Rapier. Anyway. Alright, so Trixi's going to try out some weapons for us. This will be fun. So let's just go with... Oh, I'm on the apparel. I'm like, why can't I see anything? Okay, so let's try the Daedric claws. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the right claw, and that's the left claw. Okay. Oh, it's glitched. Oh, she T-posed. It's over. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't get a chance to work on this to make it work. That's too bad. Oh no, she T-posed. Oh no. You know, there is animation built into this. Hold on. I'm going to have to try something. I'll be right back. Alright, and so the mod again, there's really not a lot to tell. It's still the new Armoury. It's under 60 megabytes. I know this video is a little different than the ones I've been doing lately. I didn't cut out some of the loads and some of the crafting because I wasn't sure what we would run into and what we would find. I don't want you to be able to see any issues that might be there. There are a few issues. Like I said, I'm pretty sure when I originally read this, it had some animations that were supposed to be built in, and it could be that those are not recognized on the Xbox for any number of reasons. So there's really not a lot I can tell you about that. There may have been further description with it that would have explained, or maybe they would have told me to move it down. Oh, and matter of fact, since I'm thinking about that, let me move this to the bottom and do a reset, and we'll try one more time with those big weapons. Hold on just a minute. Alright, so I took my own advice and I moved it all the way to the bottom. I mean, what do I normally tell you guys when we run into some issue? I'm like, well, you know, see if you have anything that conflicts, move it all the way to the bottom, see how it works. Here we are. I moved it all the way to the bottom. Now, the first thing I want to show you is the whip. Now, you will notice there are new whip animations. Look at this. That is whip animations. It's not just using the sword animation. Okay, I wanted you to see that because that is very cool. Who knows if anything else I do is going to work, but that worked. So let's try. We're going to try the claws. I'm going to try it. And oh, okay, she's got the claws on. Okay, and she does use the claws. How's that? Okay, so moving this down, I bet even TBBP animations, this mod probably does not like those. Alright, let's try this. This is the big weapon. Oh, she's got a little stabby. Okay. Very nice. So this mod really needs to be below other animation mods. Oh, I like the pike. It's all stabby. And it keeps them at a distance from you. That's nice. Okay, let's see if this quarterstaff works. Oh, it does. Oh, that's a block. I was pulling that block. Alright. So she really goes through the motions of whooping them with the quarterstaff. Oh, this is so cool. Now, it would be nice to have this mod be up on Bethesda and be legitimate for us. You know, not be an issue. Oh, look at the sword animation. The rapier. It's more of a stabbing sword, so this kind of makes sense. I mean, not that you could never do any swiping, which they don't seem to be doing, but that's a fun, cool animation. Now, if you went back, do I have a normal sword? If we go back to a normal sword, look. Oh, it changes all the sword animations. I'm okay with that, though. It was unexpected, but that's okay. I'm not opposed. So that's okay. We saw the whip in action. We saw that. What are we missing? Did we see the halberd? We did. We saw the... yeah, I think we've seen everything in action. She's going to do the baseball bat and then stab. I think that makes sense. It's nice for that weapon to give you something other than just the baseball bat move. And then the pike is all stabby. Hold on, let her equip it. It's a little slow about that, but that's okay. I don't mind. See, it's a very stabby, which it would be. I mean, it's like a big spear. It's just a big stabby weapon. And then, okay, all of these work really well once you have this mod in the right place. I should take that claw off her hand. Wait, do we have iron claws? Hold on, let's do the iron claws. Okay. Because those are one big blade. Aren't they? No, they're not. They're multiple blades. So you can definitely have the claws, and you could do this, and this would be fun for you. To pretend to be like a Wolverine style or ninja style person. That would be fun. I could get into that. But I love the fact that the quarterstaves work. Does this one have a different... This one has a slightly different fighting style. Either that or I didn't pay enough attention previously. I like that, though. Very nice. Let's go back up to the glass one. Was it similar? I like that. Very good. Okay. And then the whips. The whips are fun. You have to admit the whips are fun. Come on, pull the whip out, girl. There we go. That's right. 40 lashes. Brah. Okay. I'm probably enjoying that too much. So, probably the reason this mod is not being kept and was taken down is probably because they didn't have permission to port it. It would be great if we could get that mod ported over and really use that. I would gladly put that down at the bottom of my load order to be able to have whips and the quarterstaves and I don't really care that much about the pikes and the halberds, but even having those is fun. At least you'd have the option. And then the rapiers and the different stabbing motion, that was pretty fun. I don't know. I may have to hold on to this for a little while. I know I can't keep it forever, but... And then I like this this black outfit she's wearing. So that's 2 mods that really could be ported over if we could just get the permission to do so and have it done, I guess we'll say, legally, so that no one's offended and it gets taken down. But definitely this Armoury mod is cool.
Go, go, go!
Alright, so once again, this is the mod New Armoury. I think that was actually the mod name, though they may have had a bit more in the description about it. It's about 60 megabytes. All the weapons are very cool, but the really cool thing is they come with their own good animations. Now, I did move this down below, and I bet that it needs to stay below most of these animations, including the TBBP that's built in here and my immersive animations, which I turned off. So it probably needs to stay pretty low to work, but it's worth pardon me, it's worthwhile. If you're having trouble with it, if you downloaded this, then try moving it all the way to the bottom, and then it will work really well. You can experiment with putting it around these other animations, but I can tell you I had it right here, right above immersive animations, and it did not function properly at all. I turned this off and it still didn't function properly. So then I should have probably turned all these off, but then I moved it all the way to the bottom, and ta-da, it's working very well. Sometimes the equipping or the switching of weapons is a little slow, but not outrageously so. And in real life that would be much longer. So anyway, and that's the end. I almost didn't try this mod, but that is the end. This is the end of all those mods. There's no more for me to look at or to try to show you. So this has been the last one, but this was actually very good. So I may hold on to this for a while because I really kind of like it. I hate to let it go. Eventually I will have to let it go, but for right now, I'm really enjoying it. So, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Oh, my apologies on the new Armoury. I forgot to show you if these could be upgraded, the weapons, and if they could be enchanted. So that's my mistake. I do apologize. Let's get into that real fast. It looks like the weapons can be increased. I'm going to go down to the Ebony Whip, which I think Trixie's going to keep around for a while. I think somehow that suits her. Anyway, so I just upgraded that. Now I'm going to see if it's enchantable. I mean, come on. Her name's Trixie, and she has an enchanted ebony whip. Wouldn't that be fantastic? That just seems like that would be so great. Okay, so here we go. Yes, look at all this. We could have some fun with this. Let's see. Let's go simple for right now. We'll do the Fiery Soul Trap and do the shock damage. Oh, she doesn't have that kind of skill. Okay, I don't have that kind of skill. Okay, but anyway, you see, yes, let me quit out this. Don't enchant that. I'll fix her up. Anyway, you see that it can be enchanted, so that's great, and it can be improved. So I'm glad I remembered to do that. Sorry I forgot about that earlier. But these weapons can be improved upon and they can be enchanted. So that's great. Alright. Thanks again. Catch you later. Alright, consider yourself warned. This is the shield. Please subscribe to the channel and watch more videos. I mean, what else are you going to do with your time? It's either this or take a nap. And don't be saying you're napping down in the comments.